It's tight, it's firm. You try to pull it off, it coming off for shit.
That ain't budging. You know,
you probably need some pliers for that.
And you know, she's gonna get so immersed in it. She ain't trying to let that get messed up.
Yeah, she rides for that.
And that's the thing. If you're getting more into this world, you might not even see you're doing wickedness. You might not even see. You think you're doing,
and that's where you don't want to be.
You don't want to be there.
That's why.
Yeah, Abaratazar, man.
Abaratazar. That's why it's important to pray as the apostle Carl would say, Psalm 51. Take not that Holy Spirit away from me, because you know why? Do you know how scary it must be to be in the world? It must be scary to actually be in the actual world, brother, and not know you're in the world.
Right.
In the faith. And then a spirit pops on you thinking you're on the truth. But it's been 2 weeks since you've done the videos. You know, you're still talking to the two first.
Or the deceived and the deceived are his.
His, man.
And the scripture says the Most High trusting of them that he loves. So really, sometimes as well, you got to, in Sirach 2 it says, when trouble comes upon thee, take it cheerfully. Because you got to come into the truth expecting to catch hell as well. Because by that, you're purified, man. And like, if you don't catch hell, you got to worry. Because really and truly, you might just be there getting reserved for the destruction, really and truly.
But the scripture also says, blessed are them that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. Because if you're going to a club with a bunch of 2/3 smoking weed, committing adultery, you get shot. That's judgment. That's not persecution, bro. I'm not taking it from what you're saying. I'm just saying it for the camera's sake. Leave the niggas alone, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Look, fuck the world, man.
Fuck the world.
And the beacon of light, which is America, lit, man. We live in the world, but you got to really depart. That's why the Lord said, depart from, like, that you don't be partakers of her sins in Revelation, man.
You're trying to be destroyed.
Yeah, mentally, man. Go on, keep going into that up. Mentally, because we live in this world, bro. Some brothers come into this faith at 16. Some brothers come into this young, man. Lord desires you young, right? So you're still in, you got that mentality of something. Yeah, but you got to depart. You got to grow out of it. Even though you might be here still, you got to, like, if it's the Lord's will, help you keep pushing on through it. Don't get entangled with it.
Yeah, right. It says of a thing to entangle.
Yeah, to catch that entangling you is like when you have a mouse trap and you put the glue traps there, what happens? They get trapped, they can't escape. They're just trapped in the glue. They can't move.
Bound.
You know? They're bound. They can't move, man. They have to stay there now. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. Like, yeah, we say, we live in this world. We ain't, because you know we ain't talking like them perfect prophet. Like, you know, we ain't IUIC.
You know, brother.
I
ain't never sinned.
Yeah, like we ain't never gone off.
No, brother. I ain't never sinned.
Right, we're perfect. It's perfection.
Yeah. If you're on that world, then right. Well, okay, man.
So why do you need your help, Shy, then?
That's why.
Yeah, that's Jake, man.
But that's why the scriptures say this. This is why because if everyone was perfect, then Paul wouldn't have had to say don't get entangled, or Timothy's. Paul, they wouldn't have to say to you these things. Yeah. They wouldn't have to have, you know what I'm saying? Yahushua wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what it says in Hebrews 8, it says if the Old Testament had been faultless, there should have been no need of being sought for the second.
For the New Testament.
Exactly. For the laws to be put in on our inward parts.
Yeah.
Then that means that you're trying to say that you already got the heart of flesh.
Yeah. So that means you're saying you're perfect.
That's it, man. You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah, you guys fucked out.
Because that's why you know why this is good that we do these videos as well, because you know what, someone might watch this where a brother might watch this where they did certain things and they'd be like, you know what, let me get right, man, because you get cut by
the spirit, man.
Right.
Oh, that's how you get cut, man. You look, man. No, I need to get right, man.
I have a reset.
You know, and you keep trucking on, pray to the Lord, man, and you keep moving in the right way. Go into that.
Right, and it says, back in the definition of entanglement, it says of a thing to entangle or involve in.
So involving, well, that's the world, man. Like, yeah, look, man, I need to go to the, there's a dapper white party. Everyone's wearing white Ralphs. Everyone's wearing white polo shirts and jeans.
All white party.
It's all white. You get me? Now I'm getting involved in that. Gal are gonna be there. I need a piece of them. Gal
with the bottle.
And yeah, in the bottle I'm bringing that see-through Cirocs with a little whatever it is. Whatever you basically getting into. Or you know what? Nah. I might even bring a Hennessy bottle.
And Coke.
Hennessy and Coke. I'm getting yacked tonight. You get me? I've got all my pop. What am I doing it? But you know what? Basically, that is what it is though.
drink that lean, innit?
Yeah.
And Skittles and Skittles in the cup.
Because you might do that, then you just keep furthering doing it.
And you get shot.
You get what I'm saying?
In the rave, man.
Well, you get interwoven.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Being interwoven, it takes a process of time.
Let me do it once.
Let me swear. Right, so that's that first stitch.
Right.
That's that first weave.
That's a good way of putting it.
You know, that's that first stitch. And then all of a sudden you get
more and
more woven in.
And you come to the garment, man.
Before you know it.
Well, all white.
Niggas on that all white, all woven.
All woven.
He's fully assimilated back into the ways of the world.
I got a precept.
Yeah, that's right. Go on, man.
Like the brother said, the more it's like steps. It's steps, isn't it? Because you know what? Even righteousness,
read it.
Being righteous, the things you learn about the Lord here is steps, in it. You learn your righteousness is like steps, because the Lord said it says filthy rags, man. Right. So you day by day you want to become better. Right, it's not like you just become. I'm super heat. I'm super perfect.
A pattern, innit? Like an instant transformation.
It's steps, man. So like that's what I'm saying. If you get more entangled with the world, the more steps that you take, more up in the world, it's the more you're dragging yourself away from a spiritual way, man.
It's steps back.
You gotta keep your eyes single, man.
That's that. The scripture talks about the demons that depart off you.
You get 8, bro.
What is it? 7 demons that
come back more, man.
And then they're trying to pull that tug of war on you, and then you give in, and then they bring demons that are even more stronger. More stronger. Yeah. I got this for you real quick. Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world. And conform is basically, what conform is like, when to conform to the general norm. Exodus 23 tells you not to follow a multitude to do evil. That's one of the laws. It says, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove that which is good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So it tells you to be changed in the renewing of your mind. Because the main thing, this is not a battle of like the physicality. This is a battle of, it's a spiritual battle, man. It's like, and without the spirit of your Yahweh within you, man, not only are you not going to survive the last days, but you ain't going to make it to the end, man.
You ain't doing nothing without the Lord with you, innit,
And the scripture says in Psalms, except the Lord build a house, they labor in vain that built it, man. Yeah. So you can be out here trying to build a kingdom of heaven in Babylon, but really...
That ain't happening. That's not happening, man. Build schools, hospitals.
We got to get our funds together.
Right.
We got
Black Wall Street, man.
Happened. And what happened to it? Yeah.
Boom.
Gone.
That's what happened, man.
Gone.
It
because it's set up for us to lose here, man. The only thing we can do here is condemn it through the scriptures, through the Lord, man.
And wait on the Lord.
Man. Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahshai. We ain't building shit up in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's the American dream. Everyone thinks they can build in America, but then listen, man, America's ways is of wickedness, man. That's why we were going into what we're saying now, because brothers are go on now, because the ways in this faith is that keep fighting, and we're opposite it, man. We're opposite Babylon. We're opposite the ways of this place. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get, in self-defense, they tell you, no, you got to speak loud and, no, like that person's the aggressor. No, don't come near, so everyone else
you're my safety zone.
Back.
And that's the ways of Babylon. No, you got to be like, no, you know what I'm saying? Because the more you let it encompass you, the more you're going to get messed up.
You're my safety zone.
Right. Right, yeah. Look, get back, okay? People are watching, and you gotta say it loud. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like that, because that's what America and that's what the ways of this world does, bro. Because what happens. You might think, what? Let me get in there, and then you go to certain raves or certain. Let's say a girl might ask you to do shit like that, and then you might go off, bro. Just because you're around people you shouldn't have been around. The more you immerse yourself in this place, Right,
that's right.
And that's part of the pitfalls we have to deal with, man. Because no one ain't saying man are perfect here, but you're meant to be around like-minded men, man. And really, really meant to be more like fuck the world. I don't even want nothing to do with it. More and more. Go on now. Go into it as well.
Go on now. 1 Corinthians 7:31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. Yeah, so that's what the brother was saying, man. You can't be getting all assimilated into this world, man. Right, trying to build Like what they did to Black Wall Street, they dropped bombs on it, man. They even said what? You had them crackers. They came out of retirement just to fly them planes, you know,
to bomb it,
just to get down, man. You know,
hate, man.
just to get. That's some serious hate. That's that real enmity, man. That the Bible speaks about. All right. So you steady there trying to build in this world, getting it all interwoven and shit. You got your forehead all in the fucking, getting the stitches in. You know, getting ready, making that garment for the world. Yeah. You get all white. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this all white party. You get all interwoven and shit. But the Lord said the fashion of this world passeth away, man. The Lord's gonna delete this place. America's gonna get backspace, man. Control, alt, and delete, man. It's gonna become a lake of fire, man. You know,
all white everything.
All white everything. Well, all black. You know,
that's what the flyer says.
Yeah.
And then the flyer has a champagne.
That the champs. No, it's not champagne. The champs and the Pinkery and the Cartier
on the flyer.
Yeah, just so that you can pose on the wall.
And shades. You can't forget the shades, bro. You can't forget the shades, man. Man, fuck niggas, man. At the end of the day, fuck niggas, man.
But the point is, it says use the word. Those that use the word is not abusing it.
Yeah, don't get into it.
You know, because at the end of the day, you know, brothers got jobs. You know, brothers got, you know, some brothers might have families and that and whatever. You got to, you know, money is a defense. You know, you use the word accordingly, man. You don't get all up into it. You don't come involved and you don't assimilate yourself to the ways of the world. And trust in it, right? And trust in the ways of, we're supposed to be fleeing the ways of Babylon. Right? What did Yahweh Shai? He says, I pray for them, I pray not for the world. Because they are not of the world. Yeah. I pray for them, they are not of the world. We're not supposed to be all up into this world, man.
And you know what's crazy is that, look, don't, it's like, look, brothers live out there. So it's like, look, man, it's like, you got to do your, like, mentally, look, man, let me do right by the Lord, man. Think of the Lord first, man, because check it out. Yahweh Shai was walking, and the apostles, they were walking in the times of that Roman Empire, which we're living in today. There was shit popping off then. You might have had things in the flesh try to test them back then. Nah, man, you know what? It might, which ain't written. But then you had things in the things happen. Anything that happens to us today, nothing ain't new under the sun. So what we deal with today, the men of old dealt with. So they might have had certain things try to tempt them then, but they were like, you know what?
Well, Satan tempted the Lord
when he was on a heavy spiritual fast.
That's right.
And tempted him with what? The riches
of
the kingdoms.
World. Yeah.
And he came back with what? The scriptures.
That's right, with the scriptures, man.
So that's the same thing we got to apply, man. We got to be like, look, man, you know what? Fuck this world, man. Fuck America's way of life. Because everyone follows American way of life, bro. Everyone follows that way, man. Really, we got to really be against that, bro. And you know, England's becoming worse, bro. England, you know what? Because really, obviously the America come from England, but check it out.
It's supposed to.
They're more bold over there, bro, than over here. And now it's becoming more like that over here. It's becoming much more Americanized, bro.
It's crazy.
It's getting worse, man. And America's already crazy because that's Babylon the Great. That's the land the Lord set up to be that way. That land where people rest their heads and sleep, He set that up to be crazy and the light where everyone follows, man.
Yeah, they're riding out. They're riding out for Babylon.
They ride out for it, bro.
They're fully assimilated. It's like that. That's why I like the film Matrix, man. Because there was that one scene, what Morpheus said. He was like, many of them are so hopelessly dependent on the system that they would fight to protect it. All right, and that's what they see us as the enemy, man. Because really, we're not of this world, man. We're not assimilated. So when we attack the ways of their world, they see us as the virus. When really they're the virus. They're all part of the virus, man. The scriptures talk about men that love darkness rather than light. They're in that dark state of mind that grows darkness. They're reveling in it. They're giving up them transgenders bravery awards and shit like that. We ain't down with that shit, man. We curse that shit out. We pull down strongholds. That's right. We come against the ways of the world, and so they're so hopelessly dependent on the system, the ways of the world, that they will fight to protect it. And that's why they come at us.
That's the actual quote. I think it might be from the Matrix. That
I just Morpheus said, that's what I said.
Yeah,
from Morpheus, he said that. Yeah, many of them are so hopelessly dependent on the system that they would fight to protect it, and that's what they do. That's why they come. That's why the scripture says what they hate them that what rebuke you from the gate.
I was gonna read that as well.
Oh, it's the spirit.
But this brother has a precept.
Let's go Isaiah 30:1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that take counsel but not of me." And that's one point, literally, off what the brother's saying as well. Because one thing about our people in this society is that they're so comfortable here that whenever some hell comes on them, or whenever like they're going through hell, they're quicker to jump to the white man for help than to pray to your
Where female at?
Where female at? Like, you know what I mean? When that shit happened to Haiti, the motherfuckers were looking for some packages to be dropped from the helicopters. They weren't trying to pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why they went through the hell that they went through, man. That's why you niggas are getting shot left, right, and center. And the first thing you want to do is go parade and have some black woman lead your parade, but you don't want to pray to the God of the universe to save you out of the hell that you're catching, man, because you don't know who your power is, you know. But that's that Hosea 4:6 as well, destroyed for a lack of knowledge. But anyway, it says, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. And you people as well, you believe because you're in a Christian church that the Most High is with you. You believe that because you go to church every Sunday or because you're into some other bullshit religion. The scripture says, man, that if he that preaches for another Jesus, you know, tries to entice you with his words, man, you might as well bear with him, man. It says curse him out, man. Don't give him no sort of credence. Don't allow him into your house. So really and truly, man, we put curses upon you Christians. You Christians really are the number one hypocrites, man. You're worse than worse. You're like, obviously them Islamists are off, but you Christians are off.
They're one and the same, innit? They're
all in the same.
All together in the same
boat.
boat, bro.
That's right, man.
They're part of the system.
Same thing. You know the jokes thing is, you thinking the Christians and Islamic, they're all the same fucking thing. What we do, bro, is really it's like a fucking.
It's the truth.
It's the truth, and it's like a the Lord's word is a new thing. Well, it's been of old, but it's new again on the earth. That's why people are marveled at what we do. Like they stand, bro. You got people that see you every week on Oxford Street. They might come up to you, but I see you, lot, you know, and it's been 2 years. But they say I see you, lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Because what we, man, them Christians and Muslims, bro, they ain't got the knowledge, man. They ain't got the truth.
Bunch of lies.
They're not even condemning the world, bro.
Condemning them Christians are in the world.
They're in the world. They're not condemning what's happening. They're not condemning. You know what I'm saying? In Islam, they're not condemning the world. But they're not. Hold on a minute.
Them fuckers be eating pieces.
They eat pork, bro.
Yeah, they eat pork. I seen it, man.
Yeah.
I seen them come up. You know.
They eat pork. The very thing that they so-called condemn, right?
Yeah. Them fuckers eat pork heavy, you know. They actually can get the strips of bacon in the burger, and you know when they eat it, they pretend like to see if anyone looking at them, man. You liars, man.
Got a quick precept there.
Yeah. Oh, so like,
you got
to a bit more on this.
Verse 2 it says, that I walked down to go into Egypt and I have not asked in my mouth. Yeah, that's funny as well, man. Because I read that and I just think of the ancient Egypt, man. Our people got rescued out of that. They saw the Gulf of Suez get split.
What, in Egypt?
Yeah, man. And they were like, Moses, we had the watermelons, the leeks, the limes, you get me?
The fish,
garlic, you know? Because our people are ungrateful as fuck, man. Our people don't want to catch hell. That's another thing with the truth. You see, the truth said, like, if it says in Sirach 2, if you come to serve the Lord, prepare that soul for temptation. Jake don't want to catch no hell, man. Jake just want to have a nice cruise through Babylon, man. They want to turn Babylon into heaven, the kingdom of heaven. And they've always been down with that, man. They said, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot where it is in the Old Testament, and when they said, I think to Jeremiah, since we departed from the ways of the heathen, we've had much trouble, man.
That's just a thousand. The apocrypha during the time of Antiochus.
That's it.
Epiphanies and that.
Oh.
No, even says they became uncircumcised.
But throughout the whole word, Jake was doing
that.
Really,
man, from start to finish, man. Well, from start to now, man. That's Jake.
That proves that's Israel.
That's Israel, man. I'm Greek. I'm wrong.
Go on.
It says, and I have not asked my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And that's what these people are doing. When Obama got in office, niggas thought it was like
Obama gonna pay my bills. Niggas believed, you know.
I'm gonna get that child support I've been waiting for. You got all the black women were like, oh my god, a black man in president, like, you know.
They were bigging it up. Our children can become the president of the United States.
Well, not sure about that. It's Trump now.
Yeah.
They were riding for him, boy.
It's Trump now, baby.
It says here, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be to your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Jake are lost now, man. Jake are totally lost. Your president was in the WWE. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah. Trump, right?
I remember that. Trump's talking again.
But that shows that's a
funny, man.
This is a joke, man.
This is a joke, bro.
This is a joke, bro.
That shows you that America's done, isn't it?
It's done. America is done,
You're
man.
done, America.
It's done. And it's like, bro, you got Trump as the damn president.
He's
The
been
geezer was,
in
the WWE. The man was in the damn wrestling ring. This is a man that has authority over the earth. He was in the, you know that wrong wrestling.
I mean,
he was in the WWE's World Wrestling Entertainment. He was there as
look. You can't see me.
Right, getting you can't see me stunned and you know there's John Cena's movie, you know. All of that. But that shows you it's a damn joke, man. Like in England, if you used to see, look at it, the way the English people go on the net, yeah. If you used to see David Cameron or Tony Blair getting stone cold stunned, or fucking rock bottom, or people's elbow, you know,
jumping over a turnbuckle,
jumping over a turnbuckle,
or for frog splash, you know.
Well, you're gonna be like, hold on a minute, this is the president of the country. That shows you it's a damn joke, man. That shows you it's a damn joke, man. It's a joke, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fat cracker.
Man, Lord Rule, he's the last. He's the man. He's the last president, bro. Because the way he's going on, bro, he's the man stirring it up. He's the man really popping it off, man.
And that's why we like Trump, man.
We like Trump.
Trump. You know.
The last Trump.
Yeah, well, the last Trump. You know what I'm saying? The last Trump. We like Trump. Go on, sorry.
No, that's basically on the point, you know.
Because he's gonna cause that World War III. He's racist. You know, he's on that. You know, Mexicans and we're gonna build a wall. We're gonna, you know, he's on that. He's on that, bro. He's bringing up that spirit of a race war, bro. He's really pushing it.
Because when he say we're gonna make America great again, that's his slogan, right?
Right, we're gonna make it great again.
Last time America was great.
When Jake was fucked up.
That's it, man.
When Jake was
squatting in a cotton field in the sun.
Even in hoeing, man.
That's when it was great, right? When Esau was living it up. So now you got them crackers actually thinking, yo, you know this man's gonna make it great again. Loading up arms. You know what I'm saying? But really just it's pushing the Lord's program, man. You know?
That's right, man.
Yeah, I got a preset, man.
We'll close it up soon, you know.
Can't have, yeah.
Yeah, can't.
Micah 2:10, it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted.
Arise and depart, man. Now that's the Lord saying, look, arise and depart out of the ways of what?
That's right.
The world, man. The ways of Babylon. The ways of the society that Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans live in. Because you might have a brother living in, Sweden. You got to rise out of the ways of Sweden, because Sweden's following the ways of the what's exactly
Of the beast part
of the beast. Well, a lot of them are taking the chip over there, which is the mark of the beast, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you got Jakes over there. You got a rise and depart of the mentality of the beast. Like, no, I'm not taking that, man. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere where America, England, you know, anywhere Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are dispersed, arise and depart mentally, man. We got to depart mentally. That's what we've done. And Lord's willing, that's to the end that we rise at this place mentally, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because it says, it shall destroy you even with the sword destruction.
Go into it.
Yeah, because, hey, man, we're trying to flee the ways of Babylon, man. That great whore. Yeah, that's intoxicated the rest of the world, man, with the wine and the wrath of her fornication. All these false philosophies, these ways of life, these unrighteous decrees, fucking transgenderism, gay marriage, all of this shit, man. This is fucking, the scriptures speak about woe unto them that call good evil and evil good. And that's what America propagates, man. And that's why, look, man, we come against America in such a full force through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because we're pulling down the strongholds. We're flooding it, man. Last year was the year of the push. This year was the year of death, diligence, and destruction. Hey, man, who knows what next year going to be? But we know it's going to be more heated.
Apostle Tahar said at the start of this year, from 2018, going to be the year of judgment.
So you know what it is, man. You know, and it's going. If you're attached to the ways of this world, when its destruction comes, then you're going. It says what? It says what? It says it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. So hey, man, if you're attached to the ways of this world, when Yahweh Shai comes back, man, if you ain't of the elect, you're fucked, man.
I have a precept.
You know.
Yeah, you're finished, brother.
You're through.
Yeah,
I got a precept.
Yeah, man. And that sword destruction, sort it out, man. You know. Go into it as well, yeah? That's that nuclear fire, man.
Oh, that's in the point.
Oh, yeah, we'll go into it as well, bro. Go into it. We'll close up on
I'll
this,
read it for you.
You got anything else?
I'll read this.
Go on.
Isaiah 13 and 18. Their bows, from 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard their silver, and as for their gold, they shall not delight in it. The Medes there is talking about who, man? The Russia. It's
not the Russia, Ruski.
Ruski. You know, that's what he's talking about, man. Because they can't really dwell in that regional land. You know? And it says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. Now, if you go into the Apocrypha, the bows and arrows are described as being shot from the ends of the earth, man. Now, I don't care if you've been doing push-ups and pull-ups. You can't shoot a fucking arrow from here to Spain, man. You know, it's talking about the MyCBMs, man. Right, and it says, and they shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb, that I shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, how did that take place? If you read the scripture, it says, now the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah with fire out of heaven. Well, that's what's happening. That's what is going to happen. He going to destroy the spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah from fire out of heaven in this war.
Take it out, man. Get rid of it.
It shall never be inhabited, as he just said. Neither shall it be dwelt from generation to generation.
But the Medes, the Russians, that's talking. Really, the Russians want this place to be done away with, man. Yep. When you deal with a Russian now, they tell you they know this place is weak. They know because they're coming out of post-Soviet fucking war, bro. They're coming out of like when you deal with post-Soviet countries, the peoples, bro. Yeah, they're a bit tapped.
They're tough, man.
They're tough.
You shake one of their hands.
Well, even the way they do it mentally.
Yeah.
Because the guy might not be the toughest character in the world or whatever.
But he's stern.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Because when you deal with them, they're just on something to say, and we're talking about 30 years out of post-communism and all that. 30, 40 years, whatever it is, yeah? They have a different mentality. See, the West has been conformed over time, bro. That's why they're so wet and
moist, man.
Yeah, because the Lord's putting that, the Lord's really making them weak, man, weaker. Because they were like that at one point. But these post-communist countries, they're on that. That's why when you deal with them Russian geezers and that, and post-Soviet countries, they're fucking tapped. They're on war. And they're not feeling the West's mentality. You get the Polish that you deal with here, they bun England out, bro.
24.
They always cursing England out. Because they know the mentality is weak, that's how they think. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think the Most High is putting had the spirit on them? They're gonna that Russia, their little minions, they're gonna fucking nuke America, bro. They're one of the main lands, bro.
It's funny that you say America's getting soft because America is known as the virgin daughter of Babylon, right?
Well, she ain't been
it ain't been touched, right? But virgins are like they're supposed to be all delicate and soft. They ain't
dainty,
popped, all dainty and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? America is soft, man. Fit for what? Fit for fucking, man.
Pretty much.
America's fucked. Sure. America's gonna get fucked, man.
A
thousand swords.
Oh yeah.
1,000 arrows. Yeah, that's the one. From 300. 1,000 arrows. Blow out the sun and shit, So that's what, man.
That's the nuclear missile.
That's right, bro. America's fucked.
Like you said, 1,000. That in 300, them arrows blocked out the sun. Same way the nuclear missiles are gonna be, man.
That's right.
And the Russians are gonna be one of the the first to pump that over towards you.
I got more.
You know what I'm saying?
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherd make their fold there. So basically, he's saying it ain't gonna be inhabited, which proves it ain't over there, man. In Iraq, it proves this ain't what it's talking about, man. It's talking about actual the virgin daughter of Babylon, right? It says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and the houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there, and wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places, and her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. And it's funny, it says the virgin daughter of Babylon, and in this verse it just called it what? A her, man. Her. And it speaks about its destruction, man.
Mm-hmm. He says her time is near to come,
and her days shall not be prolonged.
Because America's fucked up the whole earth, man. There was
a geezer. Well,
there was a geezer on social media, bro. Yeah, on social media, and he had a flag of all these different countries, and it had. But what it showed was the Great Britain flag, and it had a flag of all these different countries. It said, "You call these people terrorists, but who's invaded who?" Yeah. And it was Great Britain, and it had a flag of bare different countries that Britain's rinsed. Yeah. And Britain is what, the mother of
America.
Mm-hmm. They all work in tandem, man. Yeah. So her time is her time, because they've made, but there's people out in the world that know what it is that can't have a cup of water every day. You got people that live like that, man. They can't have a cup of water. They don't know what it is to have a plate of food every day. You got people that live like that, man. You got people that live with their grandparents dying before their eyes. You got people that live with their mothers, their sisters, their brothers, their aunts, their fathers dying. You know what I'm saying? They're children seeing rape, whatever they're seeing, so-called, what they eat, harsh, real rape. Not what these people saying over here. We're talking about real, you know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. Their children dying before them. You got people seeing that over there in these different lands.
Because of the white man.
Because of the so-called white man, and because of the land that he set up to America is part of that. That's why everyone wants to see America destroyed, because that's what they push throughout the world. But then, like the brother just read, she hasn't been touched yet, man. But her time, it says her time is to come.
And her days shall not.
So the Lord's got something prepared for the so-called white man and his kingdom, man.
That's right.
He's got a fucking destruction worse than anything prepared, man. And that's what we're waiting for, Lord. Abba Ratazar, Lord willing. That's what we're waiting for, man. You brothers, if you got any scriptures or anything to say, please, say it.
That's it, man.
So with that, we just say, all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Come on to the apostles and others, a great millstone. Shalom to the brothers doing the work. Shalom.
Just press stop.